Hello, hello, hello. It is I. It's been a while. It's Pudding. I am back for some streaming. Um, I've had some stuff I want to go over before I start the stream, and go over my new stream setup and layout. As you can see, my background is different. I know I didn't do that much face cam footage, but the face cam footage you saw before, I had a very plain background. I've been gone for a bit. All dem ducks. That's right, Maddie. KR97 underscore Gyoza. All dem ducks. Yeah, so I've routed out a little outline to kind of go over before I actually start any gameplay or anything like that. So I've been gone. KR97 underscore Gyoza. Duck Simulator 2022. And so I've kind of like broken it down into 3 sections and categories that I kind of want to go over before we start stream. The first section is about my life, what's been going on since I stopped streaming and since I'm coming back now. So what happened is, the main reason I stopped streaming is I ended up getting contract work, and I was working 2 assignments. One assignment covered me Monday to Tuesday, and the other one I worked Wednesday to Friday. On those assignments, my goal was basically to fix up some accounting. I basically do accounting, and I wanted to fix up some like books. So I had to go in, and basically people had like kind of a mess on their hands, and so I come in, I fix it up, I make it look nice, I pull all the backup, I make sure like everything's on board and up and up. So I was doing that. I was making good money. So one of my assignments, I trained my replacement and then allowed them to take over where I left off. So now I have more free time. I'm only working an assignment that's 2 days a week, Monday and Tuesday, which I'm going to be doing that for probably in the next few months. And then I don't know what I'm going to do from there. Either I'm going to pick up more assignments or I'm going to continue streaming. It all depends on like kind of like what happens in the future. The other thing that happened since the last time I was streaming is I moved. With rent prices going up, I had to find a new place, so I quickly found a new place and moved me and my family here. I'm going to go ahead and, bruh, what's up? Purple Wing Boa says, bruh, bruh. So I moved recently. That's why the background and everything's different. That's what I was mentioning before. And, one of the things, I have a giant lake. Yeah, had a giant lake in my, my backyard, so I get a lot of ducks and a lot of animals, so I've been interacting with the iguanas and the ducks and the ibis and all that stuff in the backyard. We saw a gator the other day, so hopefully we will catch it and get rid of it. By get rid of it, I don't mean kill it, I mean catch it and then get someone to take it, either the zoo that's nearby or something like that, or bring it to the wetlands or something like that, which is not that far. So another thing is you're gonna see me wear a lot more hats. The reason is which this is a pretty cool hat, as you can see. It's a Cowboy Bebop hat. I got it for $8 at Walmart. I was shocked to see it there. It was the only one was there. I think it was in the wrong section, but I ended up snagging it real quick, which was cool. But I'm gonna be wearing more hats because since I started over the past few years, I've been going bald, and I'm going way balder, way faster than I'm used to now. That's actually, you know what? I don't know, Maddie. Because it's weird. I honestly thought there was more laws when it came to, I kind of want to touch on that a little bit. So, for one of the companies I work for, we have salespeople in Canada. And yeah, I decided, I know with the full beard, I think it makes me look like I have a bigger chin. So I like having the beard. But we hired, in one of my consulting jobs, we have salespeople that were working in Canada. And I honestly thought there would be way more legal ramifications on paying somebody in Canada. But to be honest, if you're your own person, as long as you pay taxes in your state, I don't think it's an issue. I don't think it's going to be as big of a deal as you think. And take this with a grain of salt, as in, like, I am in the financial industry, but that does not mean I'm an expert on everything that is in the financial industry. Yeah, like, so in my personal life, I'm going bald. I kind of, like, I decided to keep growing out my beard. I think I look better with facial hair than without. I don't know what my plans are for work-wise, but I just decided that I need to start focusing on streaming more, even if it only makes me, like, $1 a month, and, you know, I never get paid out or anything like that. I think it's something I should still attempt. Because, you know what? It's fun. I like doing it, and if it could make me money, that's just the cherry on top. And other things, I plan on having more videos on my stream, probably pre-recorded, of, like, the wildlife in the back, me feeding the ducks and stuff like that. So, I'm going to be introducing more duck videos and more, feeding stuff outside and maybe some fishing stuff, in the beginning of my streams. That brings me into the next topic. So, I have made some updates to my stream. As you guys saw before, my background, I have 2 displays behind me. I have my whole gaming setup on the side here. I've kind of, like, organized everything so that it shows up on stream, and I have a lot of cool stuff here. Let me just fix this. Got some more hats. So I've been trying to buy more hats because I've never been a hat person, but I'm trying to try it out now. I won't try to catch turtles. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to fish a lot, but we do have turtles in the back, too. They have climbed up to the fence before. And so it's going to be a little hard, but, I am somebody that I don't like to, I don't kill things. I don't kill spiders. I don't kill stuff like that. Unless I think it can harm me, I don't attack things. Yeah, I know, Maddie. When I'm in the state of Florida, I registered my business with the state, so as Sunbiz. So I just used my personal information, and, like, cost me like $50, and I was able to set up my own business. And at the end of the year, I just run it as, like, a regular tax return. Okay, other than the new stream, so my new goal too is I would not purposely try and catch a turtle, because, to be honest, turtles aren't harming anybody, if that makes any sense. Like, they're just doing their own thing. The only thing I wouldn't harm it, I would probably grab it, is that they saw a 3-foot gator in the back from head to tail. So 3 feet head to tail is not that big. I could probably pick it up with one arm. I know. I mean, I prefer Maddie. Like, I don't mind reading the chat. You can distract me all you want. But yeah, another thing is I'm going to try have a permanent face cam. I need to use this more. I have all this stuff set up. I did all the lighting. I have a nice background and everything like that I can use. And, like, I need to have a better face cam. So my goal is I want to have more face cam. I want to have a permanent face cam footage here. As I mentioned before, I want to do an intro now to every stream. So I'm either going to come up with a topic, or I'm going to discuss things going on in my life, or I'm basically going to give everyone an update like, hey, this is what's going on, or hey, this is something interesting I found. Hey, here's some new Dead by Daylight news that I've heard online. Stuff like that. And I think that'll be interesting, where I will show some pre-recorded footage, like these ducks or something like that. Maybe Rachel will have some Rachel footage or something. But I plan on doing there. Another thing I've added, which I will not introduce until I stream a few more times and build up a bigger list. But you will see here, something's going to pop up on stream. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, wrong thing. Here we go. It should be here. I have the new baby alert. So, as you can see here, something's on screen. You might not be able to see it with the background. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute this. I have a new alert here. Baby alert. Baby alert. someone has DC'd from the match because they have thin skin. Below is a list of babies with thin skin. And then what's going to pop up below what's going to pop up below is a list of names of people who have DC'd in the match because something didn't go their way. And they basically fucked over everyone else in the match because they decided that they didn't want to continue playing. And so, there's only, I think, 3 people on the list. That's why it's so tiny. But as it gets longer, it's just going to go off stream. And then we're going to have it. So I'm not going to use this until I get enough names that it goes off stream. So with that one, quick question. So on my side, I think it looks okay, like size-wise. Let me know if it's too small. I was a little concerned that it might not be big enough for people to read, but like I can read it from across the room on a tiny monitor, so I thought it would be fine. But let me know if that changes. It looks good, cool. All right, boop. In the future, I might add a background to that, like a news, like a little news broadcast thing on there, like two double bar or something like that. But for now, no plans on doing that currently. Okay. So on the last section here, so that's with all the new stream updates and what my plans are. The last thing I would probably say on my plans is I'm kind of torn between playing Dead by Daylight and doing other stuff. I wanted to kind of diversify my content, but I don't know if that would be good for stream. My plan is I was probably going to play 3 different games a week. Yeah. I'm going to be playing like 3 different games a week, and that was the plan, but I don't know how good that would be for stream. I might just continue doing just Dead by Daylight. I had a real, even though I was terrible, I had a actual real fun time playing Rainbow Six Siege with Maddie, and I found a new love for Shield Boys now. Like, I honestly thought Shield Boys were kind of a joke before. But now I love playing the Shield characters. I think they're cool. I think, I just love that there's a character that I could be like the information character. And I can do pings. And I can point it out for the better players to take out the enemies. Yeah, I think it was really fun. And I just like the concept that there is a first-person shooter where I could be somebody that could be in the line of fire, not take damage, and be able to give information to my teammates. So it's kind of like I'm a mobile camera unit. So I'm basically doing camera full-time. And I can move around. But I really like that idea. And you guys, I like that I could point out. And then Maddie, basically, they're shooting at me. And Maddie can just pick up the kill. I thought that was cool. Nakana, too, at the end was really fucking popping off the other day. I thought that was really cool. I'm like, Nakana, I thought we were just going to be carried. But Nakana just stepped up and started getting some mad kills. And started doing some mad plays. Well, other than that, I'm going to move on to the next topic, which is my thoughts about the new Dead by Daylight update. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I broke it down into kind of like 3 sections: the killer side, the survivor side, and then my overall thoughts on the update. Yeah, I know, that was crazy. He honestly, it was a hold my beer moment. But for the killer side on the new 6.1, and if people don't know what I'm talking about, the 6.1 update, I'm talking about they did an overall change. They did a giant gameplay change when it comes to gens, and basically on the killer side, it's they increased the gen progress, which is going to help out killers. So now instead of taking 80 seconds, it takes 90 seconds to finish a generator without any additional perks or anything like that. And on the survivor side, everyone basically got this new base kit borrow time and this like borrow time effect, and a lot of abilities or perks were changed to kind of have an endurance effect on them. And Dead Hard was severely nerfed. For the killer side, I'm going to be more speaking in generalities. I might mention a perk or two, but my goal is not to focus on individual perks. For the killer side, I currently feel kind of lost. Like, I honestly thought, like, oh, this is a killer buff. And technically it is, but I feel I don't know what it is, but I feel like I don't have a good perk set, and I don't feel comfortable with the perks I'm running. So I've been trying a bunch of different things, and that is why my stream is named the way it is. I really need some build suggestions for killer. I used to do a build where my goal is I had surveillance. I would do the Scourge Hook Pain Resonance, which would blow up the gen every time I hooked a survivor on a Scourge Hook. And I with Thanatophobia and Dying Light. So my whole goal was to slow down gens. Now that there's been changes, the Pain Resonance is like my build still technically works, but for some reason it just doesn't feel good, and it's weird because it should still feel good because everything else kind of got buffed. So like I don't know why it doesn't feel good or it doesn't feel like it's working. But my goal is to kind of maybe get a new just new build suggestions. Hopefully for people who come in the stream, they might see me streaming and be like, hey, you know what? Maybe you should run this, this, and this. On the Survivor side, so with the Killer side, I haven't been having much fun as I used to. On the Survivor side, though, I've been having a lot of fun. I haven't been really using the endurance perks, but this new update made me really. I used to not like Sprint Burst. I used to think it was just like, oh, you know, why run Sprint Burst when I can run Dead Hard? But now that Dead Hard's been nerfed, Sprint Burst has made me really like the game. I think it's a really good perk, and I love doing Blast Mine Flashbang builds. And with the Blast Mine Flashbang builds, I find a lot of use in like when I sprint burst away, the killer is more incentivized to kick the gen rather than to immediately chase me because I've already made so much distance on the killer. While like in a normal chase before with Dead Hard, the killer would ignore the gen and usually chase me. I'm liking this because this is allowing my Blast Mine to actually get more use, more value from it. And I have been just honestly really enjoying, and I feel like I don't have to run meta perks. I feel like I could run a random perk build and still have a really good time. Now to answer Boa, I know you asked for Nemi. Yeah, for Nemesis too, because I tried some Nemesis games, and honestly, he was the first character I played since the update, and I felt lost. That's why I've been trying different killers. Like, I used to play the Artist before, so I started playing the Artist again. I wanted to start playing Trapper again, just to see if I can find my fun again, because I'm not having the same fun as I used to, and I thought switching to Artist would do it, but I don't know. I think I need suggestions, and I need to maybe vary up who I play as killer. Overall, so my overall opinion, even though I'm not feeling killer, it doesn't feel the best at the moment, and I'm still kind of lost. I still don't think it's a lost cause. So overall, I would say I like the new update. I know a lot of people don't, but I think 6.1 was a really needed update to change up the game and make it feel fresh, and I think the game does feel fresh. And you know what? I think it's going to be a good time. And with that, if no one has any questions or anything like that, I'm going to go ahead and start this up. So we're going to go ahead and